Hello. Is everything ends in 0. It's supposed to take an hour. Because apparently that's when everything ends. So, here we go. Oh, if the game wants to... Oh. Broadcast contains imagery and themes that may not be suitable for all members of the audience. If you are easily disturbed, a child, or experience feelings of unease, certain topics termination in the broadcast highly... Hold on, I have to make sure that this is still... Okay. Okay, it looks like the... Because the... It wasn't in full screen before. But, yeah, now it allows full screen. For some reason, I couldn't get full screen to do full screen. I couldn't get the game to do full screen on the main menu. But now we here. That's fine. Terminate the broadcast pressing X. Accept. I accept. Yippee. The broadcast here. Okay. Find Aeden. Find Aeden? You found me. We did it. The game got really loud. Which is unfortunate, because I adjusted this. And yet... Oh, and now we have... Now wait a minute, was the other options just a fucking fake out? What? What's the fucking enter button? Because it's not enter, apparently. What? Wait. What? Why is that H now? No. What? Hey. Hey, can you let me at options, please? I see that you're doing I see that you're doing stuff, but you should let me at the options. Z. Oh my god, it's fucking RPG Maker rules. Okay. Well, now I have volume. Some songs tend to be significantly louder than the main menu's track. X to switch and... Oh. Oh, bless. Thank you for realizing that, some audio is just louder than other audio. You're the greatest. That should be fine. Okay. We've done it. We solved the main menu. Life goes on. It feels so long, but I report life is too short. Summers from Night in the Woods. My beloved. Oh my god. This is already a fucking excellent game, even though it was really difficult to figure out menu things. And there were 2 different menus. Okay, now it'll be an hour. Now that we've spent 5 minutes trying to solve the main menu. Z. Am I melting? It's a door. Not over yet. Oh. Okay. Okay. Can I run? Can I jump? I guess I go where the arrow is pointing. Unless the arrow is pointing towards the door always, and it's just gonna loop me back around to the door. Oh my god, what the hell is this? Is that a pancake? No. Is it me? Hello? What time is it? Fuck, what time is it? Fuck, what time is it? Shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I missed it. Of course I fucking did. So much for not fucking up a single thing. Sorry, you're trying to talk to me, right? Hi, sorry for ignoring you. My day's not going well. Well, I mean, I just woke up. What I meant is, I'm not in a really jolly mood. It's just been a rough couple days, is all. Just a rough couple days. I mean, yeah, the world is ending, so I would assume so. Did you fall back asleep mid-sentence? Oh, hi, sorry, I went back. Alright, what do you want to talk about? I don't know. Right, you don't talk. That's fine, I can do the talking. Let's see. You want to hear a funny story? Okay, so I had a date today. We've met a few years ago at a party. We were both far from the action. We spent the night talking about life and death and loneliness and shit. We talked until the friggin' party slowed down. And then we talked until everyone was either asleep or they left. And then we talked until the sun came out. Wow. It was great. Sick. After that, we decided that we wanted to hang out more. But we found out that we lived really far away. We then tried to figure out how to talk because apparently most methods of communication don't work between our places. Eventually, we found out letters to do the trick, so we settled on that. And then we talked for like a year or two, just that, looking for excuses to visit, but we couldn't find anything. But then we found out that she was going to pass through here today. She was on her way somewhere else, so we'd have about an hour or two to hang out. But I just had to fucking miss the alarm. But hey, I can still make it if I can get ready in about -6 hours. Hooray! Yuck. Sometimes it feels like I can't do anything right. Like, come on. All I had to do is not oversleep for literally 1 day. That's so hard. This is too real. It's the bare minimum, and I couldn't even do that. I haven't been doing a lot for the past few days, weeks, months. Sometimes it doesn't feel there's anything to do, really. Like, everything is either too much work or too boring or both. And all the things I used to do, I spent so much time doing that I grew to feel sick just by thinking about them. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad if only I had more variety in my life. But then again, what variety is there to have? The letter girl is the only person who genuinely enjoys talking to me. And nobody really spends time with me. Well, I guess that one is my fault for being late. Haha. I mean, I guess the first one is my fault too. I'm not approachable. I make everything about myself. So I get that people don't talk to me. maybe I could get some variety by starting a garden or something. But knowing myself, I'd mess it all up and become a plant killer. That's not funny. Sorry, I'm not in a good mood. I don't really feel like talking anymore. Sorry. Oh, buddy. Okay. Well, maybe get some more sleep. That'll help. That'll fix everything. Sleep fixes everything, unless it doesn't. And then you just have to perish a little bit. That's normal. What the fuck is this? It's the arrow's pointing me over there, but there's a fucking banana here or something. What the fuck is this? Oh my god. It's moving. Is that a bean? My mom just texted me. She had the beginning of an abortion while pregnant with me. What? Huh? Huh? Please don't worry about me. I'm as good as I can be. I don't... Okay. Well, have good luck with that. Huh? I don't know what the deal with this big blob is, but it's making it look like I'm not moving very fast, literally at all, which is fucked up. But my little dust particles are making it look like I'm zooming along. Oh, there's more blobs. They make it look like I'm going literally so fucking slow. Another little guy. Hello? Guy? What? What? Oh, whoops. Sorry, ghost. You didn't see you there. Hi? Whoa, you're disappearing. How are you? It's alright if you don't feel like talking. I don't feel like as loud as I usually am either. But, it would be nice to chat, I guess, if you want to. Wow, that blob just disappeared fully. Alright, the world's... The world's ending. It's been ending for a while. Did you know that? I'm not even sure how I know that. I just know it. I can't explain it. There's just this burning feeling deep inside me that makes me aware of it. Like when you look at the sky and you just feel the blue. You don't have to ask yourself if there's anything going on in the sky that's making any blue happen. You just look at it and you're bombarded with blue from all angles. Unless it's cloudy, and then you're bombarded with a very spooky and cool gray sky. An awesome mantle of darkness covering the world. I lost my train of thought. What I was saying is, I know it's coming. I know it's coming. Okay? I've also heard of other people who know it, and I tried reaching out to them, but I couldn't. Too far away. Too little time. Well, I mean, not really, actually. I had plenty of time. I might have started to feel it coming near, maybe as far as a year ago. But at the time, I wasn't so sure. I thought it was just, general anxiety. thought it was just what growing up did to you. And people did talk about how they felt all emotional and stuff my age. But, like, looking back now, I realize I should have done something. Anything. But I get why I didn't. I was scared. Didn't know what was going on. And the little voice that was whispering in my ear about the end of the world was just too quiet for me to know what it was saying over the sound of all the other noise everything else makes. And now it's too late. And I'll never get to talk to another person who knows what's going on. I've tried talking about it to the people around me, but they all react super weirdly to it. This time I walked up to my mom and I was tearing up and like shaking and just like feeling bad. And she looked at me. She was making soup. She turned around and she looked at me and she saw me crying and she looked down and went like, oh my gosh, what happened? Are you okay? And stuff. And she looked so worried. And with all my willpower, after waiting like a minute, I gathered all my courage and I said it. I talked about how I felt like the world was ending. How there was this link I had with everything that just made me know that like we didn't have much time at all. I talked about the weird symptoms I started having, about how I was more sure of this than I was of anything else in my life. My throat started to tighten so hard I could barely even breathe, and my eyes were locked shut, and my fists were closed and so tight my nails left a mark in my palms. I was so scared. After a bit, I stopped talking, but she didn't say anything. We just like stood there in silence, in the dark. Why was she making soup in the dark? We stayed like that for I don't even know how long. It felt like 10 minutes, but I wasn't feeling okay, so like who even knows? All I know is during that time, I was feeling too anxious to say or do anything. But my mom didn't do anything either. She just stayed there, kneeled down and with her hand on my shoulder without saying a word or moving an inch. After a while, I started feeling less anxious. My arms started being less tense and my throat started opening up again. When I was calmer, I opened my eyes again. They were heavy and it took a second or two. I looked up. I don't think I can forget her face. She looked dead? Not like dead, but just, I don't know, she looked like her body was empty. She was staring at me, but there wasn't a hint of life in her eyes. She was completely deadpanned. I know they're saying it like that makes it sound like she just looked like she was dead. She absolutely didn't. She looked alive, but also like there was no thinking to go together with the rest of her. Where'd the music go? It was empty, piercing eyes and a slight open mouth. That's what she looked like. Anyway, we just stayed there like that for a minute or two, looking at one another like the world's most bone-chilling staring contest. After a bit, something made a weird noise outside and we both reflexively looked at where it came from. And without missing a beat, she got up, started stirring the soup, and just turned to me with this super warm smile and said, "Oh, there you are, sweetie. Dinner's almost done. Won't you be a rose and call everyone?" Like we didn't just spend the last 20 minutes doing whatever the fuck we just did. Like I wasn't pale like the moon. Like I wasn't about to pass out from lack of air in my fucking brain. I tried ignoring what happened and doing what she told me to, but my leg gave out and I fell in the corridor and I couldn't stand up. I stayed there. After a while, I fell asleep. Woke up in my bed, lovingly tucked in and everything. I don't know how I got there. I never asked. That's fucked. I don't know how much time we have left, but I feel like we're getting really close. Like, I'm getting that feeling when you're looking down a cliff. Like, we're at the edge of it, and it's scary. Adrenaline eating everything else. I'm lightheaded. I feel like I'm gonna pass out. But I have to stay awake. I have to. I'm pretty sure it's today. I'm almost positive. I can feel the world warping around me. Is that what's happening? Sometimes I can't even tell where my skin ends and the rest of the universe begins. Sometimes I don't know where I am. I'll look up and I'll see those shapes in front of nothing instead of the sky. Infinitely large, infinitely far away shapes. Moving very, very slowly. And I'll feel so cold. Cold air with no wind. And then as soon as I left, I'll come back to here, to my regular life, like I never even left. But more and more, I seem to be there more often than I'm here. More and more, it feels like here isn't even fully coming back. Sometimes it won't even fade fully. Like, I'll be 2/3 in the real world and then I fade back out again. To be honest, I don't even know what the real world is anymore. Times where I can look at the normal sky, I can barely recognize it. Like, I know what it is. It's just the normal sky. It looks normal, but it doesn't feel like it. I can't feel the blue anymore. It's just a boundless mantle of nothing covering my home. I don't think I'll ever be able to look at the sky normally again. Ever. Anyway, sometimes if it's really quiet, I can hear something. I don't know what it is. It's too faint for me to make it out. It's like violins or a choir or something. Sounds like an opera. An opera of people crying. I don't know where it's coming from. I don't even think it's coming from anywhere. It's just there in the background, always. Very, very faint. Spooky ooky. I don't really know what to talk about. Sorry. I mean, we can still watch the end of everything together if you want to. I'll be here forever. Okay. Oh, this way. Wait, am I getting smaller? I think I got smaller. Are these blobs stealing my self away? Is that a phone? Alright, let's go. Time to write. Oh my god, we disappeared. Okay. Time to write. Let's do it. Just gotta get in the mood. Just gotta get in the mood first. Change the lighting. Some dirty yellow color, maybe. That's too yellow. Now it's just white. Okay, good. That's nice. And now dim it a bit. Now it's not yellow enough. There it is. There it is. Okay, there we go. I'm feeling it. Alright, let's write. What program do I use? I have Notepad. That does not seem professional. Okay, let's look that up. Book. Writing. Program. And enter. Okay, there we go. Here's one. And it only costs... Notepad it is. Okay, create new file. I need a file name. Okay. Okay. Me and the girls. Dot. TXT. Okay, nice. Now open it. Jesus fucking Christ, that's so bright. Is there not a dark mode to this? You gotta get Notepad++, homie. Alright, glad to see we're in 2012. You can't even have a slightly darker white. Okay, darken the screen. It's at minimum already. God damn it. Okay, no worries. I wanted to be involved today anyway. This is fine, as cool as whatever. Okay, right. God, it's so tense here. I need music. Where's my phone? There it is. Okay, just unlock it real quick. Shit. Fuck. Shit. Fuck. Shit. Okay, it's time locked. It's time locked now. 13 seconds. 12. 11. 10. 9. 8. 6. We skipped 7. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Okay, now careful. There it is. What was I gonna do? This is from me. I'm in this picture and I don't like it. Music, that's right. Got it. Where's the player? Here we go. Just fuck it. Shuffle. Skip. Skip. Okay, I like this one. Okay, now focus. Oh, I can't write with music on. What time is it? Jesus Christ, I've done nothing for 10 minutes. It's only been 10 minutes? Why am I tired already? This is me. We found me. Chapter 1. I woke up today in a weird place. I woke up today in a strange place. Yeah, that's it. No, that's too far into the story. Okay, delete everything. Let's start again. It's raining. I've always liked the rain. It drowns everything. Yes. I don't know how to continue that. This is the story of a girl named Violet. Violet lives in a village with her family. Her community is very closely knit. Violet does well in school. She has a handful of friends, but not many. Violet has dreams. She wants to move to the big city and become a famous star. Violet is normal. Brilliant. Well, that is except for one small little thing. Sometimes, once in a blue moon, and when nobody's looking, a spirit will show itself to her. It's coming, the spirit will say. The end of everything. And then after a while, the spirit will vanish. What do you mean? Violet used to ask, but to no avail. It's coming, the spirit would repeat. The end of everything. And then after a while, the spirit would vanish. Crazy. I really wish I could make the text go a little bit faster. I'm stuck again. What the fuck? It sure is getting messed up with the color department here, huh? Always felt the hardest part of any project is just starting out, you know? Like the getting a... I'm so tired. Wow. I'm so tired. 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 So tired. I'm so Huh? Did you die? Homie? Oh. What the fuck is wrong with me? Why is it... Why am I... Why? Why can't I write? I just want to write. I just want to write. Why is this impossible? God, I'm 24. Fucking 24-year-old grown-ass woman crying over not being able to fucking write her edgy fucking middle school level fake. Living in her fucking parents' house. Never had a job. Never had to actually work a single day in my life. Got everything fucking handed to me in a golden plate. And I still managed to fuck everything up. Spoiled little piece of shit. Gonna die in this nowhere town with those nobody people. And I'll have lived a nothing life, having done nothing worth remembering, having done nothing worth mentioning, having done nothing great or daring or interesting without having done anything at all, leaving the fucking world completely unchanged, as if I was never there in the first place, and the only place my name's ever gonna be written on with bold letters is my gravestone. Ugh. That's a frustratingly good quote. I should write that down. The only place my name will ever be written down on will be my gravestone. Safe. Close. We did it. We fucking did it. I should go to bed. Gotta wake up early tomorrow. Are you sleeping? Okay, I guess you're sleeping. Oh my god, you fucking disappeared. Oh lord. It looked like I moved so slow. This place became fucking eggs. It's getting harder to see where my arrow is, because a lot is white. I miss the dark screen. The yellow is also kind of hard to see my arrow on, but it looks like it's still in the same general spot. Wait, will I even be able to see who the fuck I'm going towards when I get there? Because the white tends to make them disappear. Okay, the arrow's still over there, so I guess we haven't found them yet. This is pretty fucked up for still being at 26 minutes. You know? Also, why is the world so big? It's just a bunch of nothing, and yet there's a lot of it. And I don't seem to have a speed up button. Unless this is speeding me up. I don't think it is. What the fuck? Oh, shit, I passed it. Hey, bud. Oh my god, TV. Hi, it's so good to see you. Can we talk? Is that okay with you? I've not been doing very well. Is my name TV? What? Thank you so much. Oh my god, you're great. We broke up, Sam and I. I don't know how it happened. I know how it happened. I'm still processing it. It was so fast. It just like came out of nowhere. It was all going so well. I was gonna propose to her next year. We got in an argument. We got so angry. We were screaming at each other. It was awful. She said I never thought about how she felt. I only thought about how I felt. That I expected too much from her, more than she could give. And then I said, what a shitty thing to say. Well, if I make you so miserable, then why don't you leave? And then she didn't respond. She went silent and started tearing up, and I should have said I was sorry. I really was, but I couldn't let my guard down. I wasn't able to. I wanted to say, I should have said, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm such an asshole. You're everything to me. You know that, right? I love the things you do for me. I love how you'll take me out to eat when you can tell I'm having a bad day, even if I'm too deep in my shell to say it. I love how you still take time out of your day to play my dumb games. I love it when you hug me and you tell me everything's gonna be okay. I love it when your light bounces out of your eyes just the right way and they get a hint of red. I love how you're always looking to make everything better. I love how your hair sometimes does that thing where it floats a little when you're happy. I I love you, Sam. From the bottom of my heart, from the deepest parts of my soul, I love you. And it truly horribly pains me that I can't do more for you. That's what I wish I'd said anyway. What I actually said was, geez, you started it. You know, like a fucking asshole. She told me she needed some space. And we didn't talk for like a week. She still made stuff for me anyway during the week. Made my favorite foods and everything. And then she called me. She called me to the living room. And she said she couldn't handle doing so much anymore. She said that she still liked me, but that she couldn't do everything for me. That she loved me, that I felt like work, that she wanted to spend the rest of her life with me, that she was falling apart, and then she hated the idea but wanted to break up. And so we did, and now here I am. I'm back at my parents' house now. I've been here for 2 weeks, I think. I'm sorry I didn't call you before. I'm sorry you had to find me like this. It's just, it's been such a, I feel like a hurricane. I can't bring myself to text anyone. It feels like nobody likes me. Like everyone just tolerates me, like barely. Like I'm one fuck up away from everyone and give up on me completely. Yeesha, I miss spending time with you. Do you... okay, TV, you remember a promise, right? No lying about feelings. Just to tell me if you feel like I'm asking too much from you. Can I stay a few days at your place? I kinda desperately need some friend time right now. We could play games and stuff. You know how much more fun it is on the same room? What do you think? Again, it's like okay if you think I'm asking too much. Just let me know. Right. I'm glad. It's gonna be fun. I hope. My mom has been teaching me how to make those burgers she makes when her band's rehearsing. Mine aren't as good as hers, but they still taste nice. We could go grocery shopping. It could be fun, maybe. We can get stuff we both like. And we can chat while I make them. It's gonna be great. Oh, wow. I'm actually excited. I thought it would feel forced, but I'm actually looking forward to something. Thanks. I appreciate you. I hope you know that. Wait, did I tell you about the game? Or did I not get around to it? Tell me. Right. I'm making a game. You're a little kitty. And you shoot spooky monsters and stuff. It's silly. And scary sometimes. I haven't done a lot with it. I paused work on it a few weeks ago. But I can still show it to you. If you want it, you can play it forever. Like it gets harder over time and you get stronger over time. So you just go until forever until you die. What do you think? I can keep adding stuff to it. Make it better. I'm getting ahead of myself. What I'm saying is, I'm looking forward to it. And I'm glad I can get to spend some time with y'all. You and my parents and stuff. Thanks. You're great. I gotta go now. Gotta get a gift for my nephew. It was nice talking to you though. I'll text you in like 2 hours or so. We can decide the date. I want to make sure my parents don't have any plans to do stuff with me and stuff. How is that? Uh-huh. Okay, see you then. Bye. Okay. Now, I have no way of seeing my arrow unless I get over this. Oh, good. I'm going the correct direction. It does concern me that it's so fucked up and we still have almost 20 minutes to go until fucking full meltdown. Like, how will I know when I fucking reach whoever the fuck is over here? Because by the time we got to the end of that last conversation, my friend was fully lost in the sauce. Oh my god, I have to rely on these fucking colors that are shooting past. Oh great, and now I have to rely on yellow. Yeah. Is the arrow still in front of me? Or blue, 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 please, 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 wait, please. Okay, it is. Ha, phew. Like, it's great that we go black when the background is white, but also I would love if my arrow would do the same. It would be so great. Okay, the yellow really doesn't help me literally at all. Oh, okay. It's still this way. Arrow, yes, this way. Maybe near this little pink blob. Perhaps. Maybe. That would help. Nope. Still going. Okay. Well, what if I just hit Z forever? Oh shit, hey! What did you think of the painting? What painting? I see nothing. Yeah, I've been working on it for a while. It's more work than it looks like. But hey, aren't most things? Okay, I remembered something. Can I get mad for a second? Yes. Thanks. I love getting mad. Get so mad. Alright, so I just gotta talk about this with somebody or I'm gonna fucking die. I need to rant about this. Okay, so like a week or two back, right? I was on this server, channel, group chat thing. And it has like a self-promo art channel thingy. And I like lurking in there, adding little reacts to people's stuff. And it usually has a pretty chill vibe to it. People are pretty nice there. But this one time, a girl posted a drawing there. And I'm gonna begin by saying it wasn't great. But like people just went wild on her drawing, and it didn't help that she was also responding a lot to the comments, and everyone was pretty heart over brains over it all. Just borderline turned into a fight. Basically, she never studied anatomy and color theory or like anything. Oh my god, wait, I got a brief glimpse of what's going on over here, but the blue flew away too fast. Nothing. But she really liked her cartoons and anime, so her art style is, let's say, coalescent. But like, she didn't give a fuck, right? She wasn't like, okay, I must learn as many different techniques as possible so I can more efficiently express my intentions. She didn't give a fuck. She just wanted to make a drawing. She had no desire for improvement whatsoever. All of the colors have gone away and it scares me a little bit. And yeah, I like seeing people get better at stuff. It's great. But if she doesn't want to, she doesn't want to. Like, making stuff is meant to be fulfilling. It's meant to be fun. If you're doing stuff just because other people wouldn't stop talking about how you had to do it, if you're doing something that you don't think it's fun, you're not gonna want to do it, right? And if you try to fucking bully someone into doing something the right way, not only are you gonna fail, you're gonna be discouraging them into doing stuff in the future. And who knows, maybe someday she's naturally gonna want to look into learning how to make better stuff. And if she doesn't, that means she was always satisfied with her art. And that's more than so many people can say. If someone's not hurting anybody, like, who the fuck cares? Stop trying to make everything fit into your fucking production-centric idea of quality. I'm tired of gatekeepers. I'm tired of people saying that art has a threshold. Don't they get how discouraging that is? How many people do you think have dreamed day in and day out of making something? People who had the resources to do so, but never made anything because they thought that it wouldn't be good enough, that it wouldn't be actual art. How many people do you think could have made something truly magnificent, but never got there because they didn't get enough encouragement? Because people... Dog? Homie? Did you die? I just thought of somebody. So there was this girl, right? We used to hang out in high school. She used to make comics. She didn't show them to a lot of people. She did to me, though. Her drawings looked awkward as hell, and the writing was unbelievably stiff. But the look in her eyes when she finished a story was impossible to replicate. They fucking glowed. You could tell that she put all the love in the world and all the work she possibly could into them. And I loved it too. One day... What the fuck is that sound? Crazy sounds. Did you die? Did you fall away from me? Oh, there you are. I don't like this topic I dug myself into. Let's talk about something else. That's so funny. Yeah. I'm working on this project here. I've been working on progressively less and less abstract paintings. And when I get to the point where I'm just painting reality, I'll set all my paintings on fire. And then I'll grind everything like the wood ash until it's all homogeneous dust. I'll put that all in a box, mix it well, and spread the ashes as far and wide as I possibly can. I think my message is clear enough. I hope the feeling catches on. I pray the feeling catches on. Hopefully, eventually, people's sense of fulfillment won't be based off of a patchwork cataloging system we came up with on the spot. But, we'll see. Alright. Sorry to cut the conversation short, but I really gotta work on this if I want to finish it by the time I'm dead. Also, I'm not really in the mood for talking anymore. You can still hang around if you want. My laptop's over there. You can cue music. Just don't, like, fill it up. Make it one mine, one yours or something. Also, like, please put some chill music. Your noise playlists are just so creepy. You mean like whatever is happening right now? Oh. Oh. Okay. That's good because I was getting worried that I was gonna have to travel through the fucking ether. Hey, so the arrow is pointing up, but also there seems to be a shadow of death falling. Hi. What? Wait, did I just pass someone? Or is that the shadow of death that's following me? What? I feel like I'm missing something here. So... Uh-huh. Long way up, huh? Mm-hmm. I guess I just keep going up. Huh? Okay. You want to hear a funny story in the meantime? Yes. Please. Okay, so. Uh-huh. I've always been kind of weird. Oh, do I not have to click to progress text anymore? Like, I never had a whole lot of friends. Never was good at making them. And most all of my childhood was spent indoors, alone. Same. How my parents weren't particularly good at parenting didn't help me make friends either. Oh my god, bestie, same. And I noticed that there's something that happens when you're a very lonely kid with mental disorders and you're not close to your parents and you're inside all day. You consume media. With me, that was books and games and let's plays. Oh my god, what the fuck, is this me? So I don't think it should come as a surprise that I've always been the creative type. Like when I was a kid and I still played with toys, there would always be those overarching stories. It was almost lore-like. Toys would only know about certain other toys. There were villain to hero arcs that took months to complete, and when a character left for one reason or another, I wouldn't play with them again unless I found a good excuse to do so. Hell yeah. Anyway, somewhere around 2012, I found a lot of people making videos on this game. You know which one I'm talking about. That game. And among the probably thousands of videos about it, I watched one series stood out. It was a handful of people that were recording a show in the game with mystery and horror and action and character arcs and everything. But that wasn't all that caught my attention. Half of why it intrigued me so much was that it was so amateurish. It was made by, give or take, like 4 people, just teenagers, clearly doing it just for fun. The audio had pops, the game's graphics were set to low, and there was this stretched out JPEG of a camera overlay on top of everything. It was kind of a mess in parts, but it still had mystery and horror and action and character arcs. Yeah, the whole anyone can just record a movie if they feel like it thing seems pretty obvious now, but it blew my stupid 9-year-old mind to smithereens. Suddenly, stories weren't those things that just popped into existence out of nowhere. Suddenly, they were made by people. People like me. I could write a story. So I grabbed this big notebook and I started writing a story about me and my 2 friends being sucked into the game I liked and having to survive and find a way out. Not exactly revolutionary, but something. And then I kept writing it, and I never stopped. Slowly, the story stopped being about the game, and it started being just about random people who had to work together. And then it started being about people who were different and Then it started just being about people. But the thing is, I wasn't really actively actually writing anything. I was mostly daydreaming, thinking about what it would look like when I finally got around to it. And I want to say that this is because I had this great high budget vision of what my stories would be, and I couldn't settle for anything else. But the truth was actually that I was just scared. I didn't have friends, my parents were distant, I wasn't exactly rich. It might seem overly dramatic, but I always genuinely felt like making stuff was my only way out of this mess, both literally and psychologically. But what if I told the story and it wasn't as good as I had it in my head? What if people hated it? What if I became popular for all the wrong reasons? What if I became the internet's next punching bag? No, couldn't. It would have been so much, too much. So I didn't write anything for years. I just couldn't stop myself from planning, from dreaming of people and scenes and places and everything. But after some time, that starts to weigh on you. It doesn't matter how beautiful your stories are in your head, they're meant to be told. If nobody hears them, then what's the point? Man, I'm so afraid. But I'm so tired. So tired of being afraid. So tired of being afraid of what other people think of the things I make. So tired of being afraid of being a failure. So tired of being afraid of doing something that doesn't connect with people. So tired of not making anything. So finally, here's something. Something you can see, something you can read, something you can hear. I don't know what you'll think of it. Don't know how well it'll do. Don't know if I'll be forgotten right after you press quit. I don't know if it's something good, but I know it's something. It exists. I was so tired of it not existing. So tired of being the guy who wants to make something. So tired of being a zero. So tired of being a ghost. We made it! Oh! Gim. Gim, did you die? I mean, everything ends at 0, so I guess maybe that was it. But... Oh! What this? What the fuck? Oh. Okay. Can I... Does W... Are we in WASD? Since... What the hell? Okay, something is happening. Can I click? Am I getting there? Am I moving? It kind of feels like I might be. But also... Okay, yeah, I think we're getting closer. Maybe? I can't tell if I'm deluding myself or not. How about arrow keys? No, maybe not. Yeah, I think this is working. This does seem to be doing something. Is that my little arrow? What is happening? Okay, okay, we're definitely getting somewhere. What the fresh hell? What are you doing over here, little guy? This is kind of rules? What? Get over here. Z. Hot. Uh-huh. Do I have to look around again? I don't seem to be finding anything with the cursor anyway. Arrow keys? Z again. X. Oh! Okay. What? What is this? Is this just darkness? Is this a door? What am I looking at? There's the door. I walked too far. Z. Mm-hmm. Everything ends in 0. Is that it? A thing! Oh, find Aeden was the name of the maker. I should have maybe looked at, beautiful. I should have maybe looked at the store page a little closer so that I would have known that when it popped up the first time. What?
What is about to begin? Choose your loved ones. Say your last words. C will be silent. Will be silent. Some of us we're going to know. Some of us have turned the blind light to law. Still, the end result is the same. It all will begin. And it all shall to end. So we look at the window and expect what we hope that the things that are come are beyond our control. And we hope it'll be okay.
Incredible.
And we hope it'll be okay. And we hope it'll be okay. And we hope it'll be okay.
What the heck? A Zen mode? Does that mean I can just run around and hang out with people? Oh, that got me. It got me at the end there. Heck. Game? Game? Oh, yes, it's over. Thanks. Please don't sigh into my face. It's unhygienic. I didn't do that. Anyway, there's one other thing I wanted to say. I have crippling, inattentive ADHD. I'm also physically disabled. This project has been hell to work on. Worked on it for 1,000 hours over the course of a year. It was finished and released 2 years ago, but I'm typing dialogue into this screen at this exact moment. It simply won't die, but I don't want it to. That being said, I'm tired. Can't do this anymore. Gotten to the point where just thinking critically about some bugs in this game literally make me almost immediately break down into tears. Oh no! Props to other solo devs and solo animators and solo creators out there, but I'm built different. Literally, I'm built worse. At the time of writing, it's possible I may be dying, and no doctors know what's happening. Fuck! The reason I bring this up is because on the original release of the game, the text you're reading right now read something different. It said stuff that no longer makes sense on the build you're playing right now, due to reasons that are, all in all, pretty boring and reasonably sensible, but that I still don't think I'm allowed to say. So, I gotta change this to match. That, and I promised I'd put this in the game's credits, but because the credit sequence wasn't even rendered with an actual video editor, and I'm all out of wick to burn and just trying to find a way to set wax on fire, I gotta put it somewhere else. So here goes. This thing is dedicated to Violet, or Tanger? She has single-handedly paid for the Steam port of Everything Ends in Zero. Sick, thanks! Yes, that is her actual name, Violet. We live in a poem. Wait, that happened after the Violet character in the game? Okay. Also explicitly said she'd promote the game once it was on Steam, and I'm 1,000% shamelessly going to hold her up to this publicly. Could really do with an active audience right now. I could really do with an active audience right now. That's it. Is it? Is the game gonna... Oh, also, support button on the main menu now leads straight into a link tree with my stuff. Please check it out. You don't gotta give me money if you don't have it. You have absolutely no idea how much just watching, and especially commenting, is motivating. You are not a view, a like, or a dollar. To make art with no responses, to tell jokes with no laughter. So please, whatever you do, regardless of if you do it to me or someone else, let artists know when you like their stuff. You have no idea how much more fuel is in a positive comment than $1. Truly. I'll say it again, because I want it to stick. You have no idea how much more fuel is in a positive comment than $1. Is the game gonna, like, get back to the main menu? Or is it just gonna spit me out into the abyss? Now, between the two of us, if you do have expendable income, we are both persons of the hollow. I am but a dream, and my vessel is but a pod. Do you understand? My hands are illusionary and without plan. Its hands are uncontrolled and unkept. Do you understand? We are mind and soul with no host. We need a host. Someone who will convert our thought into action. And for that, we need an offer. We need a deal. My deal is as follows. You give us money. In exchange, we give money. 2 persons of the boundless. In exchange, they will do our bidding. They will be the host, which will birth our creation. Do you understand? Read into my words. Read into my phrasing. Read into my capitalization. I need to be in darkness, as you need to be in air. to shine your brilliance into my messages, and you will understand. Do you understand? You are currently looking at an only child. But through your money, this child could have siblings. Huh? We now return to our scheduled programming. Aha! We did it. We made it back to the menu. Beautiful. I was so sure for a hot minute there that it was just going to keep going forever. And I was like, that's crazy. What a good little game, though. I'm kind of curious about Zen mode. Okay. This is... Oh, and you can... But decrease, increase, reset... Aha! Get out of here. And then... No. Oh. It gets more depending on if I move. How to add song? Oh, I can add song? Whoa. Get out of here. Control and arrow keys. Move very slowly. Shift, toggle, zoom. Kind of broken. Zoom in. Zoom out. Where is everybody? Ah! Oh my god. I hecked up. I pressed E. Which resetting I would have thought would have set it back to black. But evidently not. Okay, we're really zoomed out and I can't seem to see anybody. So maybe Zen mode is actually just the endless void. It might just be the void. But with the blobs. You can make blobs happen. And music happen. Interesting. Well. I hit the wrong button. That's that. A great little game. I'll have to, I mean, I'm not going to record it, but I'll have to go back and see if I can talk to more people. Right? Like, there's probably more people to talk to if I didn't spend so long talking to the people that I ran into. But, good shit. Oof. My heart. Have a good one, y'all. Take care. Goodbye.